What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I'm sitting here in my office and got it all powered up. You can see we are going to be flying the FSS Embraer 175 in the American Eagle livery under Envoy from Charlotte to Hilton Head. Hilton Head is Kilo Hotel X-Ray Delta, and we'll be shooting the RNAV runway 21 approach. At least that's what the plan is, and we're going from there. I got a Hilton Head scenery installed. It's free, but it is actually really good looking, and we'll be checking that out as we go. I didn't really look at it in too detail. I just looked at the terminal. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. So as we have a Southwest plane departing afterwards. All right, so I'm looking at my audio. It's been a bit, so I'm looking at my audio. Mic's working. Desktop audio is working. I don't know about ATC. We'll see about that here in a moment when we get into the cockpit and turn everything on. Caleb Hammond, welcome aboard. Glad to see you here. Anybody else, let me know in the chat if you can see me and if everyone can hear me. If you know what that's from, you can reference that as well. All right. We're gonna jump into the cockpit here and get going. So I did a test flight for this yesterday to make sure there weren't any like huge bugs. As we all know, the FSS Embraer 175 or 185, 95s, whatever, the Embraer E-Jet series is a alpha build. It is not complete. There are definitely some lacking features. The biggest, of course, being vertical navigation. And that is a lot of people's sticking point why they don't buy the plane. And I totally get it, 100%. It can definitely be something you have to work with and work around. But I enjoy the aircraft, and I'm going to be flying it today, as you can see. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get going and get this thing started up. So we'll start with overhead panel. That's not the overhead panel. That is the overhead panel. And we'll start with setting our batteries to on and auto, GPU on. Now I'll start pulling power from the GPU that's connected. And get our passenger signs to armed. No smoking. Can go ahead and come on. We'll wait for fast seatbelts until we have our fuel loaded up, which we don't have yet. I'm going to get this light lower so I'm not... That one, and then this one. My dog's freaking out. He wants to go outside. I may have to go let my dog out here just a second. Because, yeah, he wants to go outside. He just got fed. Every time he gets fed, he's like, I want to go outside. So, give me a second. Let me... I hear him whining in the background. Let me go let my dog out, guys. All right, that's better. Get this back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get this back on here. Track IR, which I just took a screenshot. There we go. Okay. All right, so we've got battery on, parking brake's been set, GPU's on, emergency passenger signs are on, no smoking's on, and then we get the red beacon on as well. Get that sucker on, there we go. All right, so now we're gonna go down to the M.2 here. Let me go ahead and, so you can put everything into the M.2 here manually in the performance section and do all of that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the EFB, and I'll show you how to do that here. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and tune in a couple of frequencies that I'm going to be using today. So departure 132.1, put that at number 2, flip that.
523 available for taxi. Transponders required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways. Bird activity
Owls, what's going on? Welcome aboard.
Read back all hold short instructions with call signs. VFR aircraft advise aircraft type. Initial heading. Planned altitude. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Bravo.
Bravo's on board. Let me get the winds and the
Airport
pressure here.
Information Bravo 1952 Zulu. Wind variable at 3. Visibility 10. 4,000 scattered. Ceiling 20,000 broken. 25,000 broken. Temperature 30. Dew point 19. Altimeter 3001.
3001 in the barometric pressure. I think it's already in there actually. Oh, hold on, reset that. There we go. Yeah, 3001 set in there. All right, we'll put that off and we'll go to the OF or the EFB. So I've got the, I know, ignore that. Departure here. This is all pulled from SimBrief, which love that. It's been good, man. How you been doing? I know I've been in your streams a couple times, but not as frequently as one might, want me to be. But I've been pretty busy. Running a business can be quite busy. All right, so calculated that, and we'll do real-time setup and get that loaded. While that's happening, I'm going to request boarding.
Requested.
All right, so we've got all that's loaded in. We've done all of the performance stuff already. We're going to go ahead and go to the flight plan here and go to our route, and we're going to be going to what do you call it, Hilton Head, as we know, but origins Charlotte, that looks good. And Hilton Head destination. Now, Alice, I know you've been flying this aircraft more recently than I have. Yeah, both, everybody. Open forward passenger door. Okay, can I do that? Yes, I can.
Pilot's boarding starting.
Perfect. All right. Flight plan request. Does that work? I don't know why they put it in here if it didn't work, but check flight ID. What is
Crew
the
boarding starting?
Oh, it's right there. Can I put in, I cleared that out. Envoy 421. Does that work in flight ID? Okay, now let's see if that works. Flight plan receipt. Look at that. What? What? That's so weird. What? I was like, oh, you're done, right? No, I'm not done. All right, so flight has been received. Hold on a second. What do I do with that? I thought it was flight plan. Oh Lord, I think I jacked it up, didn't I? Oh well, I'll just do it the manual way.
Your crew has boarded.
May I see your
Passengers
boarding
boarding starting.
Alright, so we'll go to departure. We'll select our runway. We're expecting 36 center for our departure. Icons 5 departure. Nooks transition. Apply that in. Icons 5 Nooks to Nooks, direct to Hilton Head. That's not going to be the same. Al's no problem. You can be lurking, that's fine. I know you got to set up for your stream and everything like that, so there's no worries there. Yeah, so next on our flight plan here, should be right here, yeah. Nooks direct to Charlie Alpha Echo, then Canter. So we're going to put in Charlie Alpha Echo, direct in here, and then canter, key, C-A-N-T-R, direct. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. All right, so direct canter, and then next we should have, yeah, please with 3 Z's, because the more Z's you add, the better it is, right? P-L-Z-Z-Z. Oh, just make sure you guys, you're hearing ATC transmissions, right? You're hearing that? You should be. I just want to make sure you are. And my dog wants back in, so we'll get him in just a second. All right, so that looks correct. So we're going, oh, there it is right there. I guess that, whatever. All right, so icons, Nooks transition direct to Charlie Alpha Echo, canter, please, then to Hilton Head. Arrival, we don't have any, but we're going to expect we're going to get the approach from a 2-1, RNAV 2-1, and we'll do FUMA. And we'll apply that in as well. Now, let me go let my dog in. I'll be right back. He acted like he didn't want back in. I still made him come in because you make me get up. I'm gonna have them. You're gonna come in. All right. So, anyway. All right. So, please to jam. I think jam's on the. Is jam on the arrival? Let's check that out real fast. Charts. Jam's right there. All right. So why don't we go to jam? Before we go to FUMA, that doesn't make any sense. Do I do it here? I thought delete's supposed to work. That didn't delete anything. Why would it put jam in there before the FUMA transition? Gotta keep an eye on that. Alright, so perf in it. We've already got that information loaded in. Takeoff landing fuel, it's fine. Cruise altitude. Okay, why did it... Oh, you know what? I didn't actually push it in. Alright, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the load up, and then we'll be able to push it in there. So we'll continue on our checklist here for the rest of the... Make sure I've got everything. Yeah, we gotta wait for all that. Okay. So, our clearance today, we already got it through ACARS. We're going to be cleared to Hilton Head via Icons 5, Nooks, Charlie Alpha Echo, canter, please, then Hilton Head. Altitude is going to be 22,000 feet. Squawk 6042, so let's go and put that in here. We can put it in over here, 6042. So I have it set, so I'll show you real fast while we're waiting for some. So you go in here, you go into general options. Wait, no. Control options. And you can always rewind this. Keyboard. And then under keyboard, you go to camera.
American 1648 with you. We have the TDC. We do
and
on board. And
cockpit camera. And so under cockpit camera, you can set up shortcuts. So I have it set to save custom camera 0, starting at Control Alt 0, and then all the way up to 9. This is on the top part of your keyboard, right? Control Alt, and that saves them all. And then to recall them, you set them all to like Alt 1, Alt 2, Alt 3, Alt 4, Alt 5, 9, and so forth. That's how I do it. Yeah, I saw someone else do it that way, and that's what I decided to do too. You can set those shortcuts to anything. So if you had like macro keys or something, you could do that too. Probably be nice, actually. Maybe I should do that on my Stream Deck. That would be kind of... Anyway. Get me distracted. Alright, so... 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the load up. So we're just kind of waiting. We're waiting. Waiting on the world change. Yep, just waiting. If we got any aircraft around. Yeah, we got several aircraft here at Charlotte. That's nice. Let me pop open my soda here. I'm drinking a Poppy, P-O-P-P-I. It's the strawberry lemon kind. Not a sponsor, but they're pretty good. Call it prebiotic soda. It's only got 4 grams of sugar, and the ingredients are actually readable. It's sparkling water, organic cane sugar, organic apple cider vinegar, natural flavors, organic agave inulin, lemon juice, strawberry juice, stevia concentrate. So, it does have stevia in it. There's some controversy about stevia, but I'd rather have stevia than 60 grams of high fructose corn syrup going in me. Don't think I don't drink some of that too, though. Alright, so cruising altitude. That should be pulled in. Hey, loading's finished. Good to hear. Alright, manifest. Send to McDo. And you'll see it automatically does it like it's like there's a second officer here. And he just does it automatically. Kind of interesting. You have a chart, bro? Alright, so let me go through this, step through plan here. Make sure this is going to make sense. Let's see, how do I... Isn't stepping through like you have to use one of these cursors or something? I can't remember how to step through. It's not next. Next does the all like next page. It doesn't really help. Alright, anyway. Here's our Gilfin icons Nooks. That looks correct. TKE, canter, please. Jam. Runway 21. Yeah, it looks fine. Actually, that looks fine. Looks good. Alright, so he's finished pushing in all the numbers over here, so we should be good to go on that side. Ground, we can go ahead and close up the door. We'll chalk safety pins go away. We're not going to start... we're not going to disconnect the GPU or GPU yet because we need to start our APU. So we go overhead here. We're going to turn our nav lights on and APU to start. Seatbelts can come on. All right, what does it want? Trim. Trim's within the tolerance 4.0. That looks good there. Cool. Oh, absolutely, Caleb. I love it too. Makes it so much more enjoyable, you know. I have my problems with VATSIM, even though I'm a controller with them, which I need to actually get back. So I'm actually out of currency, so I've got to go back and get some more control in that. Gotta get this. Fighting with the lights. Alright, that's better. I had like this shadow line on my face. Alright, AP is online. That means we can go ahead and disconnect. GPU is actually already disconnected, so we can go and actually tell them to sayonara. And we'll call GSX and have them push back in departure. All right, we're gonna go and push radios here. 1.1.9's next, and Charlotte approaches on 120.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
0.5. That's going to be our departure. So we'll set that ready to go. TCAS is going to stay off until we're pushed back and ready to move. We're automatically squawking mode Charlie in this plane, by the way. You don't have to turn on altitude reporting mode or anything. In fact, you have two options in this aircraft, TCAS and standby.
Bypass pin inserted.
Real aircraft, you can change it. It's just in the FSS version. I don't know if they're planning to change the implementation, but anyway. We're going to maintain 8,000 feet. Put that in there. Bug that. Spec 220 and 10. Okay.
Locking gear.
Now, speed restrictions apply. Check chart. That's what it says. So let me make sure on the SID. Icons 5.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and do start now. Probably actually start pushing back here. Alright, we're being pushed back, so engine 1, start. Firmness and starting. Yeah, we can jump outside while it's starting here. Zacher, what's going on? Mind if I just call you Zach? Alright, looks like number 1 is...
Please set parking brakes.
Good. Go ahead and set parking brake. Number 2, start. Close that up. Sure, I've done everything, waiting for idle on both of those. Then we'll do our It's chilled till 20 minutes. I'm landing, and Princess Juliana International.
Unlocking gear.
Wish you a good flight. I appreciate it. Yeah, I actually used to fly in there all the time. Not real life. Be careful here. Never flown in there real life. In FSX days, I did the landing challenge a lot in the demo, and I love that freaking
Tow truck
airport.
disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright, flap set 2. Alright, so let's look at this. Let me pull up before I go any further here. ATIS. ATIS. Alright, so it says... running 36 right. Okay, we might do 36 right. Either way, we're going north. So up and 330. Alright, what do we got? Top up to 8,000. That's right. Okay. And we're going to go back and we'll look at taxi diagram here. Because we're going to be taxiing. And that matters. Alright, so we're about right here. So we're going to go probably Echo or Foxtrot down. We'll see what that we get here in a second. What do we got tuned in? 121.9, that's correct. Flap set 2. APU can go ahead and be turned off now. Taxi lights can come on. Logo will stay off. Do a flight check on the instruments, and you can do that. If you select under system, you can select flight controls. And nose down, nose up, full left ailerons, full right ailerons, full left rudder, full right rudder. Flight controls are free and correct. Alright, we got track IR on now, so we'll be able to taxi a little bit easier. Remote Charlie, we're squawking, make sure you get everything on there. Bleeds off, APU's off. Brake check, flap set, brake RTO. Alright, so once we place the parking brake, we'll apply manual braking, RTO set. Alright, let's go ahead and call up ground and get our taxi call here. Charlotte ground, Envoy 421, ready to taxi.
Envoy 421, Charlotte ground. Hello. Can you check you can call me again?
Say again for Envoy 421.
Envoy 421, any chance you can call me again? 237.
237, Envoy 421. What the fudge does he want? Are you asking if I can take runway 23 southbound?
I'm going 421. I will give you runway 322 right. I'm asking you to taxi to ramp spot 23 south.
Yeah, I could taxi 23 south. Sorry, I was confused about what you're asking for, Envoy 421.
Yeah.
The fudge? Okay, he wants me to go to spot 421. What? Is this guy European? Like, that's not how this works, bro. That's not how we do this. But if you really want me to do that, I could do that. Let me get the parking gates. Three south. That's. He wants me to go all the way freaking over here. What the fudge? Yeah, I could taxi there, but like, okay, whatever. Hey, HC Sim. All right, so we're gonna go real fast on departure. We're gonna go 36 right. Icons 5, Nooks. Fly. Make sure that looks right. Alright, so we're gonna flip a Yui here. And yeah, alright. So we're gonna flip a Yui. Corporatas, hello, how's it going? And while we're flipping a Yui, I'm going to change my speed manual to 135. Greensboro ground. So I was thinking, I'm like, what? Alright, so we're gonna be taxiing. Captain Zip, what's going on? I'll take this. Not much, man. Just enjoying life, having fun. Trying to figure out what this guy was asking us to do here. But we've got it now. We've got it now. Alright, so auto brake set to do brake check here. Brakes good. Positive green. Alright. And run around this end right here. Alright. Wants me right there. 36 right, Golf, Charlie, cross from a 2-3 on Golf, Envoy 421. We'll let you know we have Charlie on board, so Envoy 421. Alright, so Golf should be this first one right here. Yep. Alright, so it wants me to grab Charlie, so I'll grab that here in a second. Not while I'm crossing an active runway. Aperba does it's kind of hard to do a tutorial video on VATSIM because there's so many variations. I do have a couple tips and tricks videos out there that you can check out, but like I said, it's kind of hard to, you know, do it because everything's different, right? I do have an online course right now, but that's gonna be shutting down shortly because it costs like $450 to put it up there, and only like 5 people bought it. So I lost like $400 doing that for people, but hey, it's whatever. That had everything on there. I'll probably just make all those videos public and just let them be. What is going on over there? See that aircraft? Nose is straight up in the air. Right there. See that? Alright, over departure went to 0.5, Envoy 421. Alright, let's pull up radios. Radios. And we'll just grab the text version. I've got Charlie on board. 3001 still the same. Alright, that's good. So we're going to go standards for departure. That costs 5. Go away. Alright, so right turn to 025. I'm going to go ahead and bug that in the heading. Get a little off here. Alright. Yep, I'm gonna try to. All right, let's see. Poor takeoff checklist. Transponder TARA. It's on already. Interesting. I don't think I turned that on. But that's fine. Okay. Taxi lights off. Landing lights on. Strobe lights on. Auto throttle is armed. Weather on MFD. Static light or sterile cockpit light on. And takeoff config check.
Takeoff okay.
Takeoff's okay. Am I still flying X-Plane 12? Occasionally. It's just hard to beat the views of 2020, man. When 2020 was not working on my system very well, stuttering and crashing and stuff like that, I did X-Plane a lot more. But now that it's running pretty much buttery smooth now, as of an update like 6 months ago or 9 months ago, something like that, maybe a year ago now. But yeah, I've been flying this pretty much all the time now. All right, let's contact departure. Let me know we're ready to go. Start departure, Envoy 421, ready to go, 36 right.
Envoy 421, sir, heading 030, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Right, 030, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff, Envoy 421. All right, so we're going to be a right turn, 360. So, the heading mode. Alright, 36 on the ground. 36 in the compass. Here we go. It's open. Cross check. Pause right, gear up. Up to 6,000, 421. Right, 120 on 421. Autopilot engaged. Speed mode activated. Flaps are up. Gears up. Spoilers are up. Looks good. .250 indicated as the next point. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are on our way. Well, hello there, Mac. You're over at, right direct Gelfin, Envoy 421. You're over in Greensboro Tower. That's where you're at. How long you plan on staying on? You're going to be on all night? Or are you just on for a little bit? More than likely on all night? Cool. Well, maybe I'll change my plans. Originally, I was planning to fly the Hilton Head and then back to Charlotte. Maybe I'll fly to Greensboro. I don't think there's a flight that flies from Greensboro to Hilton Head on American or Envoy, but hey, this is a sim. We can do whatever we want, right? It's hard to get traffic there. Yeah, I get that. Alright, we're gonna go heading mode. Until we get to Guilford, because it's wanting to take us back to the track, and we're not going to do that. We're supposed to go direct. And the problem is I can't go direct. Because this aircraft can't go direct. Alright, so, no smoking stays on. Static comes off. Fast seatbelt's going to stay on until we clear these clouds. Yeah, so again, we're still lacking vertical nav, right, on this sucker, so... Alright, loud noise is coming. Stand by. Terrible loud noise. Pretty cool aircraft, though. The engines are so small. They're big, but like compared to like 737 or A320. Yeah, we could go to Greensboro. I don't mind. It's not that much difference between flying from Hilton Head to Charlotte to Hilton Head to Greensboro, so. This is a pretty short... Alright, pre-stage approved. Appreciate the service. I'll see you later, Envoy 421. Alrighty. There's no center online, so... We're now that. We'll keep our squawk code. We'll keep the TARA on and everything. But we can go ahead and altitude select up to 22,000. Can't hear a... Why? Is it... 1, 2, 3, it should be... ATC, 1, 2, 3, that's right, settings, audio... You should. Here, let me turn up ATIS and see if you can hear that. Let me, 5.
Closed. Runway 523 available for taxi.
Can you hear the ATIS?
Transponders required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways. Bird activity vicinity airport. Read back all hold short instructions with call signs. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Papa. Charlotte Airport arrival information Papa 2052 Zulu. Wind variable at 3. Visibility 10. 4,100 scattered.
Alright, cool.
Ceiling 20,000 broken. 25,000 broken.
Maybe it was just too quiet. I turned it up. That could have been it. Land approach is online. But no center. Why no center? Once we get back on track here, I'll flip it back to nav. going on? Ice condition. Where's my anti-ice? Ice protection's auto. We're gonna turn this sucker to on. Okay, we'll keep it auto then. I guess that's actually valve open, valve open. It's letting me know that they're actually, it's putting my stuff on there. Why does everybody contact me when I'm streaming? Never before. It's always when I'm doing something else. I'm always like, oh yeah, now we're gonna send you a message. Let's see outside air temp. Let me see that. There it is, 9 degrees. True air temp's 9, negative 10, 11. So we should be outside that. Icing conditions now, but we'll leave it. We'll let it be. Let it be. Alright, so we do have speed mode in this air. I'm taking my watch off. It's my family chat. You know how that goes. I love my family to death, but good grief. Some things could be, you know, phone call or something. Anyway. Alright, so we do have speed mode now, which is awesome. Because before you have any type of auto throttle, and you're just basically screwed. And you had to manually adjust throttle the whole freaking time, which I've done. The CRJ, for example, is like that. I don't like it. I prefer having the auto throttle. We're at 22,000 feet, sir. And we'll be here for a little bit. What we're going to do is look at our destination, right? So we'll do some calculations in our brains. And if we want to descend at, say, 1,500 feet per minute, well, let's say 2,000 just for easy sake, right? So 2,000, I know because I looked at the chart, we're going to be down to 1,800 feet. We'll say 2,000 feet. So what's the difference between 2,000 and 22,000? 20,000 feet. So 20,000 feet divided by 2,000 feet per minute equals 10 minutes, right? Now, if we wanted to extend that, then, you know, we could go, well, let's go 1,500 feet per minute. Well, then that would easily be, you know, half the 15 minutes. I'll check that really fast. I think it's going to be 15 minutes out. But 20,000 divided by 1,500. No, 13 and a half minutes. Whatever. 13 and a half minutes out. So 14 minutes ETE, right? This destination line. 14 minutes ETE will put into 1,500 feet per minute descent rate. But we gotta anticipate it's going further out because the approach. So we'll say 15 minutes ETE. We'll put 1,500 feet per minute descent rate. We can adjust as we need to. We are getting a little bit of weather, but it's all right. It's down below us. See some of the buildups that we're starting to see. You know, Nevis crowd starting to develop here. Typical summer day in the south. Anywhere it's warm and moist, you're going to get those buildups. So we should only be up in cruise for another 18 minutes, and then we'll start our descent. Like I said, does not have vertical navigation. I know some people, that's a deal breaker for them, and that's fine. But because there's no vertical navigation, you have to do all the manual stuff, the vertical speed and all that, which I don't mind. You know, when I got my private license, private certificate, that's a whole fight. When I got my private certificate, that's something you just did. You calculate, okay, I'm going to descend at 500 feet per minute. I'm going how fast? I'm going 60 knots, going 90 knots, going 100 knots, whatever you're doing. How many, you know, miles am I covering in that speed during that time? And you take that time and you do the whole calculation, right? Then of course you have your E6B, the manual E6B that you can use. And then if you have GPS, it makes it a little bit easier because you already have your ATE. Anyway, so you have to do all those calculations in your private. An instrument, which I'm taking right now. I have my high performance and complex ratings, but or endorsements. But anyway, so you have to do all that anyway. So it's not that big of a deal breaker for me, though I would love for it to have what it's supposed to have based upon real life, right? Which it does have vertical navigation. Yeah. But beggars cannot be choosers. Take what you can get. Yeah, definitely getting a little bit of buildup. You can see it on the radar. But it's further out, and as it gets closer, it starts going away. And that's because with the radar scope, right, it's shooting like this. And further out, it's picking up the tops of those clouds. But as it gets closer, it actually, the clouds go underneath that radar frequency beam that is shooting out, right? The radio waves it's shooting out is returning. So, because of the tilt of the radar. So as it gets closer, these will actually dissipate and you won't be able to see them anymore on radar because they're actually below us. Science and engineering. American Eagle. It's pretty. I like the Embraer, man. I really do. I really like the Embraer. Go back to Kaipo video. Alright, so we are basically 15 minutes from top of descent. Now if we go over here, we can go ahead and get rid of Charlotte. Hilton Head's CTAF frequency is 118.975. So go ahead and put that in there. We'll need that. We're below 10,000 feet within 10 nautical miles of the airport. That's set there. At 340 on the barometric pressure minimums. So it's 340 set. You know what I didn't do? I didn't change this to standard. That's kind of a big oopsies. It didn't even alert me though. I guess it doesn't do that either. So, again, doesn't have vertical navigation, so this, when you fly in an RNAV or an ILS, you got to be aware of that you're not going to have that vertical navigation. You're not going to have the auto speed, so to speak. You can manually have the speeds put in there, and it does a pretty good job, but it's not as smooth as, say, the A320 or the 738, something like that. Just be aware of that whenever you're planning this stuff. It still will shoot these approaches, just not, it's not great. Let's just be honest, it's not great. It doesn't do a great job at it. It just doesn't. And that's because they're limited. They're using Microsoft's default autopilot system and all of that, and they do. It's just not a great system. It's just not. so it's not detailed enough. Yeah, so they got to make their own, right? They got to make their own. Which I think they're supposed to be making. That's what they say. I haven't seen anything on that. If they're, actually making it. We're about 10 minutes out from top descent. Supposedly they're making it right now. I'll believe when I see it. They've been supposedly making it for like a year, so. And during that year, they pushed out a bunch of other stuff, which some of it is necessary setup before they have it, like changing. Basically, they had to recode the whole aircraft because of the scripting language they were using. I think they were using Java originally, which Java's great for some, basic stuff, but when you start getting complex and you're gaming, and there's a special code they use specifically in this. It's like WBX some D, I don't know. Anyway, so they had to recode all of their screens, all the aircraft systems and everything into that, and I think they just finished that a couple months ago, so I think that was probably a big hurdle they had to cover before they got into the FMS. I keep calling it M.2. It's called an FMS in this aircraft. Yep, exactly. Good Deeds Fishing. Hey, good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you here. Yep, learned Java in college, haven't really used it ever since. That's pretty much the same. I think Python's a much better starting language, in my personal opinion, because you can actually use that going forward. In Java, you can use it, but it's not as useful. We're about 9 minutes from top of descent now. Alright, so what we can do is we can go to landing. Flap slide. So we can go here, we can go to, I think is it manifest? No, there's a way. Where is it? There's a way to do. I thought there was a way to do landing calculations in this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I could do landing calculations in this. How did I do that before? I did it yesterday. How did I do the landing calculations before? Approach speeds are fine. Oh, landing in it. That's why. I was like, why can't I do it? You got to do the initialization. I was like, I know it was in there the other day. All right, so 213. Landing temperature right now. I can pull that up on a browser window. That's it. That's going to be here. Nope. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so we've got 31 degrees Celsius. The winds are 5 at, oh, hold on. Clear. 190 at 5. There we go. Now we do landings, and boom, populates. There we go. I knew it was in there somewhere. Captain Crystal, heyo. Howdy, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. All right, 4 minutes out, top of the set. Don't forget, guys, hit the like button if you haven't already. It helps the channel out a lot. It helps be able to be able to be found easier. Now I'm back streaming. First stream back. Thanks to you all, everybody, for being here and joining me for my first stream back. Happy to have you here. Want to get those numbers up. I don't want them rookie numbers. Ooh, I need to grab the barometric pressure. 299 or 7. Okay. I've had 0 frames drop, which I am thoroughly happy about that. I'm very happy about that. Great to see that, because I think last time I was streaming, I was having all the kinds of frame drops and everything else going on. It's been really smooth. Why did I say that? Why did I say... Now it's going to, like, jack up. Now it's going to, like, crash in, like, 10 minutes. I don't know what's going to happen. I shouldn't have said that. 3 minutes top to set. Alright, so altitude select. We're going to be just sending ourselves down to 1,800 feet. Is that right? 1,800? Yeah, 1,800 feet. So, I need to set up a... this. Alright. So, we're going to select feet. Yeah, that's feet. Alright, so we're going to go down to there it is. 1,800. Set that. Go back here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hit vertical speed. And go down to 1,500 feet per minute. It does not have VNav yet. That's why I'm doing the vertical speed. It does not have vertical navigation yet. You know what? I think I'm going to be way too freaking high. Yeah, we're going to go 2,000. Yeah, I was actually talking about that earlier. I was like, I'm pretty sure they've been saying that they were going to have VNav for like a year now. Then we got into the subject of coding and how they've had to completely rewrite their entire code into a different language and convert it over, which can be an absolute labor-intensive process. And I think that's been the biggest issue that they've been dealing with. But yeah, we'll see. I said I'll see it when I believe it. I'll believe it when I see it, I should say. But I could use the aircraft without VNav. It's not too bad. Alright, so Barrow 29907 is what we're going to be going to. And we'll go set it in this one as well. 29907. Alright, cool. At 18,000 feet. The microphone back to me. 18,000 feet. go ahead and set. We're going to go medium on the stopping, on the auto brakes. Actually let this up now. We can go down back down to 1500. I think we'll be alright. I think I'll be alright. Who just started? I bet you someone just started streaming. Yep. Knew it. Owls is over there streaming now. I'm not going to have any more viewers. Everybody's going to be over there talking to him. Yeah, I mean, so the problem is, because it's using the default freaking autopilot stuff, right? It overshoots its turns. It doesn't keep its... Sometimes it, like, hits a waypoint, then, like, does a 360 because it doesn't actually hit the waypoint. It can be an absolute pain, so you really got to be on top of the aircraft and making sure it's not doing anything stupid. And be prepared to use heading mode for... adjustments would be the best way to say it. Adjustments. And sometimes I don't know if it's my mouse or what, but my knob stops turning. I'm using the, what do you call this? The middle mouse, the middle scroll wheel thing, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to be at jam in 3 minutes. What? This doesn't make any sense. Back down to 2,000 we go. How are we going to be at jam in 3 minutes and then Hilton Head in 24? That makes no sense. Hilton Head traffic, Envoy 421's about 5 miles to the north, inbound in the RNAV runway 21, Hilton Head. Yeah, I may have to do like a 360 or something, because I don't know if I'm going to be... I don't know if I'm going to be down in time. Might be a little high. We'll see. I don't want to drop any faster than 2,000. I could go to 2,500, but... we'll keep it 2,000. We'll just see how this goes. We got to do a 360, we'll do a 360. It's not that big a deal. Alright, reduce the speed to 250 automatically. Love that. Go ahead and get our landing lights on. Stereo cockpit's coming on, 2,000 feet. Flight attendants present, cabin forward right. What are you doing? Really find that magenta line now. You're just kind of going direct to jam, which is weird. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Pretty sure you're not supposed to be doing that, sir. We'll let it fly it anyway. It's alright. We're going to set the heading here to 218, which is our approach heading. Alright, let's do approach brief real fast. Alright, shooting the RNAV 21 in the runway, or RNAV GPS runway 21 in the Hilton Head. We got everything set up. 213 on the approach path, not 218. Ooh. 213 on the approach path. Why am I going all the way over there? Thank you very much. Alright. Jam 1800, Fuma 1900, LPV is what we're going to be using. 340 on the minimums. Missed approach point is going to be, well, send 2, 340. We'll maintain 340 until we're missed. If we do not see the runway approach slide from the runway by the missed approach point, we'll go missed. Our missed approach will be climb to 1900 feet, direct to gorge, and then hold. 1900 feet is what we're looking for. That's the airport. We're too freaking high. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go on a little bit of a diversion here. We're going to go manual speed as well. We're going to go ahead and reduce that speed down to 10. Basically what we're going to do is just kind of do this all 360 here. Set us up for the approach better. Also reduce that angle that I'm descending at, the vertical speed, so I could actually start slowing down a little bit. Alright, I think we're going to be in a much better position now. Reduce the descent rate to 1,000 feet per minute. We'll just fly the visual. Unless clouds get in the way or something. Which very well could happen. Oh, excuse me. I'm not that tired. I did get up at 6:30 this morning, but I'm not that tired. It happens to me when I start talking or doing anything that takes a lot of air out. Talking or singing, I always start yawning. I don't know why, but I do. Alright, now we're going to go back to nav. We should be in a much better position now. Alright, I'm going to start reducing speed. 180. Flaps 1 coming in. Slats are out. Flaps are down 1. Alright, we'll maintain 18 until jam, and then we'll descend below that. And flaps 2. And speed's going back to back to FMS. And I don't know if I hit approach or not on this freaking aircraft for it to actually activate the RNAV approach. I think it should do it automatically, but I could be wrong. I guess we're about to find out. Let's put this below. No, gear's coming down. Class 5 set, gear coming down. I'm not seeing the approach information. Still not seeing it.
Autopilot.
Right. I've got the aircraft.
Autopilot.
Like it's picking up the VOR as the primary source. I think it should be FMS, if that's right. I'll have to look that up. I've got the runway in sight. Alright, we're going to flip over Hilton Head, traffic, Envoy 421 on the 5-mile final, runway 21, Hilton Head. So you can see that it struggles a little bit on the maintaining the speed. Flap set, gear down, landing lights on. Got the runway in sight. Just approach altitude. Set. Actually, no. It's 1900.
Throttle.
500. Approaching minimums.
A little low.
Minimums.
Continue.
300.
Landing.
Throttle.
Jeez. That was bad. That was bad, worse than yesterday. Smack that sucker.
Auto brake.
Whew, that was bad. That was bad. That was really bad. I don't even know what I want. I don't even know if I want to know what that landing rate was. That had to have been like 300 or 400, not 500. I mean, I smacked that sucker. I smacked it. We'll exit here. Flaps coming up. Boilers are in. Taxi lights on. Brake lights off. Alright. Let's taxi to the terminal. Oof, let me see what that was. Does it have? It's not showing me it yet. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to see what that rating was. I'll have to end the flight once I'm actually parked. Oh man, I feel like it was a slammer. A slammer. But it didn't break in the sim, so that means I'm okay, right? That's how it works. Pretty sure it's how it works. Alright, let's get GSX out. Gate. Hit gate 4, apparently. Show me which one it is. There's other aircraft here. So it's the only one available. That's, you know, I didn't really need to see it. Which one it was. It's the only one available. Makes sense. There it is. Maybe I can redeem myself with a really good... What? What? Okay, so it it says I crashed when I'm taxiing to the gate, but not when I slammed the ground. Makes a whole lot of sense. All right, I'm gonna end this flight. Review. Let me see what this was. Landing rate is 347. I mean, that's hard, but it's not breaking the aircraft hard. 1.26 Gs. That's really not that bad. Really not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. All right, so yeah, not bad, not great. That's fine. All right, so let's go back to main menu. Yes, back to main menu, and we'll set up a next flight here. We'll plan a flight. We'll do the 175 from Hilton Head. We're going to go to... Let me pull up this. Sim brief. The sim brief. That's it. Let me see what we got online here. Yeah, disconnected. I know. I know. I know. All right, so we're gonna load up in Hilton Head. In Hilton Head, at gate number 4, where we were parking. This guy right here. Yep. All right. While that's loading, getting back to sim brief here. Check and see what we got online for ATC. Atlanta's online. Charlotte just has ground online. Greensboro went offline. I thought they were staying on, but apparently they weren't. That's too bad. Too bad. I guess we'll go back to Charlotte, you know, or something. Or should we go somewhere else? Go to Raleigh. Yeah, Center Online. Or we go back to Charlotte. We'll just go back to Charlotte. That was the original plan anyway. Alrighty, so dispatch. Ready to fly. Yep. Fun. That. Alright, no jetways here. Yep, we're going to operate stairs. American Airlines. New flight here. Go, we're Envoy. What time is it right now? This is how I do my flight number. 6:23. Love it. All right, so 6:23 from Hilton Head to Charlotte. And we're going to be aircraft type. It's going to be E-175. Clock time 110. That looks correct. Great flight. All right, we'll pre-file this sucker. And we'll go file the plan. That's good to go. Briefs already set. All right, so let me pull this information. And I think that should reset. Yep, automatically. Perfect. All right, so that's set. Looks good, looks good. And we got to do a whole startup again because, you know, going to request boarding.
Requested. Do you want to board crew?
Yes, both.
Crew bus is coming.
All right, flight details import from SimBrief. Looks great. Start this. We'll do departure. Calculation. Runway 21. Nope. Come on. Runway 21. Condition is dry. And current weather. They can't pull it because there's no... They can't pull the weather from here. That's fine. I'll pull it for you. I've got you, bro. I've got you. 190. Not negative 190. 190. Wind speed is 5. Open aft. Okay. Aft is opened.
Pilot's boarding starting.
And it should, all right, OAT is going to be 31 degrees. And... Oh, 31. Why we keep going to negative 31? I want 31. What in the world?
Crew boarding starting.
Why does it not like that? What? Okay, fine, whatever. Negative's fine, whatever. Doesn't like that either. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. I don't even know. Alright, so we've got that going on. They're loading up the aircraft. Let me go ahead and get the GPU on. That's
Your
ours.
passenger's bus is coming.
That's getting online. All right, send to McDo. We're getting this thing up and running here. All right, let's reconnect here.
Passengers boarding starting.
It's 6:23 this time. All right, let's jump outside real fast, see what this looks like. Look at that. They're actually loading up. I love it. Love it. So, anyway, I want to show you guys the airport. So we'll look at that real fast. It's actually a really high quality little airport, you know? Terminal. Nice little small terminal. A little bit of regional action going on. It's pretty on the outside. Now, there's not anything inside, right? But, I mean, it's pretty. It's got everything you want. It's even got the whole parking lot and everything set up and everything. And it's a really good looking airport. It's free. How can you be free, right? So I appreciate the guy that made this. It's on flightsim.to or whatever it is. But yeah, it's free. And it's also got the other stuff. It's got the hangars, T-hangars, all that set up, the tower set up, the fire station set up, the ramp set up. I mean, it's a little airport set up. So really cool, really cool. Love it. Love to see the detail of small airports like this. I think more people need to tackle that. Just my opinion. Hello, Jessica. How you doing? Hope your lesson went well. All right. Going messages here. We're going .ctaf. Hey, HXD 18.975. In the COM 1.
Good evening.
And Unicom will be in COM 2 here. Let's get that set. Takeoff set. So flight plan. Destination is Kilo Hotel. No. Kilo Charlie Lima Tango. Destination. Okay. Why are you not letting me put that in? We'll do the runway first. Sure. Why not? Fly. There we go. Destination. That's weird how it does that sometimes. That happened to me the other day. Alright, so Charlotte, destination. And we are Envoy. On Envoy. Come on, let me click it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Spawning Salmon. I appreciate you stopping by with a like. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. Wish you could stay longer, but I get it. I appreciate it. And we'll send in flight plan request. Flight plan received. Okay, so what do I do with that? Once the flight plan's received, what do you do with that? I don't know. All right. Discontinuity, you don't say. All right, so we're going to be flying. Pull my briefing over here. It wants us to fly at 30,000. I'm not flying at freaking 30,000. I'm going to fly at 20,000 feet. All right, but we're going to go to... we're going direct Baisley. And then we're doing the... we'll do 36. It wants me to land 36 right. Do I want to land 36 right? Maybe I should. We'll do it anyway. 36 right. We'll do the ILS. Maybe it'll actually pick that up. And we'll take Honeycomb. That's fine. And we'll do the Banker 5. Arrival, Ponzi transition. Apply that. Here's checking credits. Debt control locals balance Honeycomb road 364. That looks correct to me. Looks good to me. That's set. That's set. Looks like we're all ready to go there, and we're boarded up, so we can go and close the doors. That, and we'll go and get the AP started. Red beacon nav can come on. Ladies and gentlemen, the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Thank you so much for flying with Envoy. We're going to be flying from Hilton Head to Charlotte. Time of the year is anticipated to be about 45 minutes. We're cruising at an altitude of 20,000 feet. Weather right now in Charlotte, warm. We get about 93 degrees. And relatively high humidity, so make sure you get your shirt sleeves on and all that, so you'll want that for sure. Thanks again for flying with Envoy. We'll see you, get you out there in just a moment. All right, that was a horrible call. Horrible. Flight is pretty good for departure. All right. I do want to check. Where's it now? Departure. Off. That's already set. Where is my... cruising altitude performance? Yeah, we're changing that. Gonna go 20,000. Rest can stay the same. Flip this to radios. That can stay on takeoff. AP is started, so we'll go ahead and call GSX. Request for clearance to depart. And we'll go ahead and make sure the GPO disconnects, goes away.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
She look it up in there.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
How are we going to push back? That's going to be interesting. We're going to do altitude select all over the
Locking gear.
Speed select 141. That's a heading. Speed select 141. There we go. And heading select. We're going to do runway heading. Moulton might actually be going to Lift Academy to fly for Republic Airways. I got to meet with them September 3rd. Man, that's freaking awesome. Congratulations. Hope it does work out for you. I know there's a lot of uncertainty right now with a lot of that stuff, but hey, if you're getting a call, that's usually a good sign, you know? So yeah, that'd be awesome for you. Maybe in another life I would have gone and done something like that, but we're gonna be able to push this like that. I don't know if they're going to be able to. Somebody else I know is in Lift Academy, I think. I think it's Lift. Maybe it's something else.
Exiting from editing mode. Please
Release
wait.
parking brakes, please.
Alright, there we go. This parking
Commencing
brakes.
push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine number 1. Alright, so we did get a auto ATC 7656. A transponder with the in there. We have no ATC on right here. But we will make a call here. What taxi are we actually going on to? Hilton Head traffic, convoy 623 pushing back onto taxiway Foxtrot, facing north. Or correction, facing southwest. Hilton Head. No, it just fell to the north. Ah, whatever. Nobody else is here. It doesn't matter. Let me do.
Please set parking brake.
I'll do that for you.
Unlocking
Going to Murder Beach
gear.
Academy. I live an hour away. I'll do you stream, bro. I'll be here more often. Watch. This is actually my first stream back in like 6 months or something. It's been a long time. I've just started getting back to streaming because now I work full time for myself. Actually, doing something completely unrelated to flight. Well, not completely unrelated to flight sim, but pretty unrelated. So, anyway, I'm hoping to stream 2 times a week. That's kind of my goal right now, and hopefully that, you know, is the case and will remain the case. But yeah, about 2 times a week. I think next I'll be streaming will be on Thursday. Oh, hydraulic pump is on. Let me get that on. Good call.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
So my brother used to live in
Left
Myrtle
is
Beach.
clear. Right is clear.
So I'm familiar with that. Somebody else. No, it's Charlotte, I think. Yeah, never mind. Disregard. Thought somebody else I knew may be going to Lift Academy in Myrtle Beach. But I was different. Excuse me. I see the pen. Thank you. All right. Hilton Head traffic, Envoy 623, tax runway 21 via Foxtrot, Hilton Head. Awesome, Molten. I appreciate it. Just, you know, smash the like button before you leave, and make sure you subscribe and change notifications from custom or whatever to all. That way you get notified when I go live. But I appreciate it, man. Have fun. And best of luck to your girlfriend as well. All right, TARA set. Belts are on. That's all on. Go ahead and turn on my landing lights. I'll kill my taxi. I don't even need to turn those on. Strobes going to come on. Brake test. Brakes good. Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Have fun. Enjoy your flight. If you can come off. And
Take off, okay.
take off, okay. It is flaps too. All right. I hope that's all right, they just let me know the cabin's ready to go. This might be a interesting takeoff. Not a lot of takeoff rejection options on this guy. If I had to reject, I'm going to go off the end of the runway pretty much. Hilton Head traffic, Envoy 623 departing runway 21. Going to be departure to the northwest Envoy, or Hilton Head. Alrighty. As much runway as we can. Chrono can start. Auto throttle arms. Toga. no.
V1, rotate.
Jeez, that was close. You're coming up. Thing mode activated. Autopilot activated. Shoot.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
What the fudge just happened? Alright, so we'll go nav and auto throttle. Alright, speed set. Why are we turning? What's it doing? I don't think it knows what it's doing. Alright, we're going heading mode. Be helpful if you hit that freaking AP button, Micah. Jeez. Because I disconnected it. I thought it was still connected. I was wrong. I was wrong. What altitude? I have it set to 20,000, bro. I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good now. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. All right. Once we cross 10,000, lights will come off. There's 10,000. Pending lights coming off. And seatbelt and stereo come off too. Hilton Head traffic, convoy 623, north about 15 miles, last call, Hilton Head. Alright, so let's figure out what CTAF frequency is for Charlotte. CTAF, CLT, 18.1. So we're going to put that in. 118.1 as secondary frequency, so we can tune that when we get closer. At 18,000 feet, we'll go standard on the barometric pressure. Alright, so it's 45 minutes to Charlotte, but maybe about 40 minutes or so. Not too bad. Not too bad. Go and turn off my fan here. A little chilly. Texas and that real fast. Alrighty. Now back. 18,000 feet, perfect timing. Time to go standard on both of those. So 42 minutes estimated time destination. Really the old-fashioned way. So we know 20,000 feet. We want to be down to 0. Well, 1,000 feet up there. So 19,000 times 3. 57,000 plus 10. 67,000. So it's 67 nautical miles away from the airport. We will we'll start ascent at that point. Kind of. So we have to go inside of these restrictions. We're not going to be at either one of these restrictions because it was over 28. That's fine. Credit at over 17, we can do that. Banker between 22 and 13 at 270, do that. Debt, same thing, 21 and 12. We're landing 3.6, right, so 9,000 at balance. Let's see if that's in here. Nope, because we don't have VNav. Yeah. One day, alright guys? One day. I'm gonna do the approach. ILS 36 right. Mm-mm. Let's see here. Got 2 people watching. Cool. All right. Step outside for an outside view. Well, we can. That's that buildup we flew over coming to Hilton Head. I don't have a goatee or mustache or whatever that is. Yeah, mustache. I don't have a mustache. It's cool, the moisture on the wings. Or just scratches, I guess. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is. Something on the wings. You got the, oh, just, that's so good. I like that. I like that. The temperature difference. The heat waves shooting out the back of the engines. Under 40 nautical miles to go. $62,000 or 6,200 pounds of fuel. More than enough. Where do we want to park once we get to Charlotte? That's a question. Also, do I have to tune anything? I think it's automatic. Pretty sure Embraer's automatic, just like the Airbus. Pretty sure. Yeah, auto, FMS. Yep. So we don't have to worry about that. That's nice. So we need to be at Hayu at 2,500. So we'll set our minimum descent 2,500. And then 927 on the minimums here. We'll just say 930. 930 set. And of course it's going to be 003. Frequency is going to be 108.9. That's already set. 0.9. And of course 003. It's already set. Again, automatically pulls it. Perfect. Love it. Love that. Get my chair adjusted here. I have a cushion in my chair, and it slides forward every now and then. Still nobody at Charlotte. I think ground may still be online. I don't know. $120 nautical miles till Charlotte. Hope you guys had a fantastic Monday so far. I got up at 6:30 this morning, so I work at 7. Benefit of running your own business is that you get to choose your own hours. The drawback is a lot of times those are really early in the morning when you're doing installs. So doing a network and security camera install and 7 cameras, ran 7 cables today. Gotta do all the actual camera installs tomorrow, NVR install, monitor install, and then I see when I have my network stuff coming in. I've got it on order. But anyway, so that's what I was doing this morning. Got done with that at about noon. So a relatively short work day. But you can only do so much when it's so freaking hot down here in the south. So, yeah. Alright, so let's see here. It has been shipped. Let's see when it's going to arrive. Oh, the label's been created, but it hasn't actually shipped yet. Alright. I gotcha. Hopefully that'll be in this week. I'd like to finish that project this week. But anyway, benefit of being your own business owner. You get set that as hours, but hours sometimes can be early in the morning when you're doing installs and stuff like that. But also the beauty of that is I can come back and stream. So I was able to knock that out this morning, do some other stuff this afternoon, and thus I was able to stream at 5. Not every day is going to be that way, but that's kind of the goal. Goal is to also stream again. I'm thinking Thursday, but I don't know 100%. So don't hold me to that. Could be wrong on that. Oh, Charlotte Ground is online. Okay, that's good. They'll give me taxi instructions. We're almost to Ponds, whatever. But they were supposed to be above 27,000 feet, but I'm not climbing all the way up there. Not in this aircraft. Wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. That's cool. You can change all that up. HSI. Cool, cool, cool. Got a slight headwind, only about 17 knots. Not bad. So the goal here is to do better than my first flight, which on my landing was subpar. That's right. Where is my flights? Yes. Charlotte, yeah, Hilton Head. So I was... had negative 347, 126. So 1.26, I should say, landing G-force. So my goal is to get sub that, below that for sure. I would like to get like 200 or sub 200. You know, sometimes you don't get what you want, and hopefully not to crash randomly. Somebody following me? Oh no, that is me. It's just delayed. Okay. Alright, so next up, map. I don't need airports or nav aids. I'll keep airports up. I definitely want TCAS. And I kind of want weather too. Well, that was off. Okay, so nearest in Chaching, whatever. I think it's supposed to be Chaching. Yep. So credit 17,000. Or above 17,000. Adjust my heading select to better match my course in case I have to switch over to it for some reason, aka the FMS goes crazy, which can happen. It has happened. We're doing an approach ATIS. Let's go and grab that while we're sitting here. I'll just use the chat version. ATIS information uniform. Oh, they're now south flow. Okay, that changes a few things. Arrival. Runway. 18 left. ILS 18 left. Cabby. Anchor 5. Bonzi. Fly. And then we're going to do delete. Delete, 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 and heading mode. Alright, so vertical speed, actually altitude, we're going to bring this down to, just going to do 10 for now. Vertical speed down to 500, and change of plans. So 12,000 Delix. So we'll do 12,000 there. Good thing I checked the ATIS. Go and get the fasten seatbelt sign on. Here you go, low. Yeah, low on the auto brake. And go back to radio here. So it's going to change a couple things. So here, we're going to go back. And now we're shooting ILS 18 left. So 183, 110.35. 110.35. Yep, 183 on the course. Three on the course. 6,000 cabby. Okay. Go nav again. All right, let's go back to banker below 22, debt below 21, below 12, robber below 16 and 12. I think that's gonna be the next biggest. So we should be good. We're good. We're a-okay on this. We're meeting expectations and requirements, standards, restrictions, constraints. Well, this is going to be our missed approach. Well, our go around. It's now 1,000. Okay, so we're going to change that. And we're going to 1,010. Our missed approach climbed 1,300 feet, then we'll climb the left-hand turn of 4,000 on the Charlotte VOR radial 093. So basically straight out. Blue Locust intersection versus 24.9 DME from Charlotte and hold. 2,400 is still the glide slope intercept altitude. That's 250 knots. Charlotte traffic, Envoy 623. Banker 5, okay. Charlotte traffic, Envoy 623 on the Banker 5 arrival just past 18,000 over debt. We're expecting the ILS 18 left approach, Charlotte traffic. Alright, 18,000, that means, what do we got? 3001. So, off standard. 3001. Yep. 500 feet per minute descent rate still. Still good with that. Robber, we need below 16,000. We'll go a little bit more. Robber 16, yep, we'll be good on that. I'm gonna go ahead and start sitting down to 1,000 feet per minute. Robber I'm gonna be fine at, but I'm a little worried about Fubar. 6.4 miles, so I feel like we need a little bit better. I am Envoy 623. It's should be up here. See it right there. Soaring Eagle, what's going on? Doing well. Oh, I just came online. Went to 0.5. All right, cool. 0.5. Another approach, Envoy 623, 15,500 on the Banker 5.
Envoy 623, shuttle approach, verify information vectors, vectors approach, runway 18 center.
We've got Victor on board, and we'll expect 18 center visual Envoy 623.
Code American, I'm recording with you.
Alright, so change of plans. We're going to do 18 center. That's fine. I'm going to keep everything as is.
1586, shuttle approach, runway 18 center.
And we'll just go visual. That's totally fine.
Can we get the lead back to the bomb
Second?
I think we got the lead back to the bomb for 36.
Second 17860, heading 080 to settlement.
Soaring Eagle, cool that you just started a channel. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Just, you know, starting to get into that approach phase. Starts getting a little busy. So I may not immediately respond to your chats, but no offense is intended. You got your radar contact. Yeah, Volantra is what I'm using right now for this stuff up here. So you can find me on there. You can on what is it called? The flight sim map thing. There's two of them.
673, Cedric Dawsby, set to maintain 10,000.
Set to maintain 10,000. Envoy 623.
Envoy 623, proceed direct Dawsby.
Direct Dawsby, Envoy 623, thanks.
American 1786, set to maintain 7,000.
Alright, so direct Dawsby means I go in here, delete, delete. Down to 10,000. Alright, so Dawsby 10,000, still 250. So there's no direct button, but there is a delete button, so you can delete the waypoints so you can go direct to it. Alright, so landing, initialization, runway heading, be 183.
American 1786 flatting 090.
090 American 1786.
Winds 010 at 4. Breeze, we've got... Where are we at? Where are we at? 29. Alright, landing rates are set. Alright, so now we're going to air. Then we'll expect vectors from Jordan, whatever.
Envoy 623, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, Envoy 623. Let's expedite the descent just a little bit. We'll go 1,500 feet per minute. Airport's off our right-hand side. If we can get down sooner, then we'll go vector in sooner, then land sooner. Saves fuel.
American 1786 fighting 130, so maintain 4,000.
134,000 American 1786.
American 1786 fighting 150 during the localized put the field site.
150 join me for the field of American 1786.
Runway 602 traffic to follow 2 o'clock, 7 miles southwest, or southeastbound American 5400 Portland set.
Looking for the traffic, Envoy 623. See him. Yeah, I see there. Outside. Cheap.
American 1786.
American 1786, clear visual approach, runway 18 center, maintain 182 knots, you're good until 5 mile file.
1805, clear vision 18 American 1786.
Oh, I got it right there. We got the traffic in sight, Envoy 623.
Runway 623, roger. Envoy 623, Eastern right heading 090, speed 180.
Right, 090, speed down to 180, Envoy 623. Come on. 090, speed down to 180. Yeah.
Envoy 623, do you still have the traffic?
Negative, because I'm in the bank right now. Envoy 623.
Roger, the Charlotte Airport, 3 o'clock, 16 miles.
Alright, we'll look for the airport, Envoy 623.
On a 110 quarter line, wind 10104.
Over to wind clear runway 18 American 1786.
By 623, right 150 in the low 50 for the field set.
We've got the field in sight now, Envoy 623.
By 623, roger, clear visual approach from a 18 center, and a 18 center, quarter land, wind 0104.
Okay, clear visual approach from a 18 center, cleared land, Envoy 623.
Autopilot.
Alright, here we go.
Autopilot.
We'll manually fly this approach because why the heck not? Overshot that. Let's get this out a little bit. Big levers coming in. Flaps 2 set. .60 set on the speed. Yep. Good reminder, Caleb. Appreciate that. I'm gonna try to butter it.
American 17, Schmuck, and Echo, ground point 90.
Okay, we'll go up on American 17.
Alright, gear coming down. $81.50. Or 140 on the final one. Or 133, I should say. Class 5. $133 set. Stabilize. Mrs. Approach altitude not set. Now it's set. I am cleared to land. Landing. Landing.
Runway 623, left turn on active aircraft.
Left to Echo, ground point 9 or Envoy 623. All right, I felt a little better.
Auto brake.
Still not the greatest, but I'll take it.
Coast Guard 101.
Coast Guard 101, read back correct. Call me when you're ready for taxi.
Woke up, Coast Guard 101.
Charlie ground 2, November 23,
Jeez.
5 Juliet.
Get your mouth out of the mic.
Taxi runway.
November 2350 Juliet, are you looking for VFR?
Yes.
5 Sierra Juliet, just confirm you're going to Raleigh, Durham.
Yes.
All right, November 5 Sierra Juliet, clearance on, request standby.
Alright, so we want to take, let's get GSX out real fast. Maybe B. Whoa. A.
Envoy 623, you up?
Yeah, just getting configured up here, and we'll be going to Alpha 8.
All right, Envoy 623, at your discretion, taxi to the ramp via Echo.
Tax ramp via Echo, Envoy 623, thanks.
All right, Beechcraft 5 Sierra Juliet, cleared into the Charlotte class Bravo, maintain VFR at 4,000 feet. Departure is on 120.5, squawk 1163.
All right. What was that landing rate?
All right, baby.
It doesn't have
All
it
right,
yet.
thank you.
I guess because I haven't finished it yet. That's fine. We'll see it here in a second whenever I land. Or land. My taxi to the gate and park it. Hopefully this time I won't crash.
5 Sierra Juliet, hold position.
Thank you, Caleb.
I did not give you taxi clearance.
I appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to like if you haven't already. I hope to see you again. I think Thursday. I think it's going to be Thursday, but I don't know that 100%. So, but appreciate you stopping by and hanging out and talking to me.
So
Makes it a lot more enjoyable.
Juliet, I'm not sure if you've done a VFR Bravo clearance readback. I need you to confirm your squawk code as well as the departure frequency that I gave you.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from that so I'm not in the way of them. Appreciate it, man. Let's get this parked up. Let's see if we can make them dance for us. Make them dance. Okay, yeah, I mean, it won't be this weekend, so it'll be Thursday, I'm pretty sure. I may do one Saturday, too. I don't know. It just depends on what's going on. Alright, here we go. I know it's not going to be exactly lined up with the line, so I'm just going to follow the marshaller and what he's going to show me. Alright, so... too far. That's fine. If he's on, really. Well, because the line's not straight. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, that's fine. All right, let's get GSX to deboard and unload.
Deboarding requested.
Alrighty. Guess we're gonna do a interesting. That's fine. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for hanging out with me having fun.
Passengers deboarding started.
Hope you enjoyed it. So landing rate was not bad. Negative 204, much better. Landing G-force 1.01, bro. That is chef's kiss right there. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you'll come back next time. Again, looking at probably Thursday being the next time that I stream, but we'll see. We'll see what it ends up being. But thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time up in the sky.